Have you ever wondered what lies beyond the limits of our everyday lives? Imagine a journey filled with mystical experiences, encounters with spiritual masters, and secrets waiting to be uncovered. This is the extraordinary life of Paramahansa Yogananda, the man behind one of the most influential spiritual books of all time, Autobiography of a Yogi. What if I told you that this book has inspired some of the greatest minds in history, from Mahatma Gandhi to modern-day icons like Virat Kohli and Elvis Presley? Today, we're diving into the heart of this incredible story, exploring the key lessons it offers, how it inspired some of the world's most successful people, and how we can apply them to our own lives. Autobiography of a Yogi takes us on a remarkable journey through the life of Paramahansa Yogananda, starting with his childhood in Gorakhpur, India, where he was born in 1893. From a young age, Yogananda exhibited a deep spiritual inclination. He felt an unexplainable longing for a deeper understanding of life and the divine. His childhood was marked by mystical experiences and an intense fascination with saints and spiritual figures. He often sought solitude to meditate and connect with God, showing signs of his extraordinary spiritual destiny. As a youth, Yogananda faced challenges, including a strong desire to escape the material world and seek God in the Himalayas. In one memorable episode, he attempted to run away with a friend to the mountains, hoping to find enlightenment. However, they were stopped by a saint named Swami Pranabananda, who advised them to fulfill their worldly responsibilities first. This encounter taught Yogananda an essential lesson about balancing spiritual aspirations with life's duties. After his youth, Yogananda met several influential spiritual teachers, shaping his understanding of spirituality and meditation. The most significant figure was his guru, Sri Yukteswar, who initiated him into Kriya Yoga, a powerful meditation technique designed to accelerate spiritual growth and connect us with our higher selves. Sri Yukteswar once told him, "Wisdom is not assimilated with the eyes, but with the atoms." This profound idea reminds us that true wisdom comes from deep inner transformation, not just intellectual learning. Throughout the book, we encounter miraculous events. Yogananda shares stories of saints who could heal the sick, levitate, and communicate with the divine. In one chapter, he describes his meeting with the great saint, Lahiri Mahasaya, who performed miracles and guided many on their spiritual path. Yogananda writes, "Lahiri Mahasaya had no desire for fame or leadership, but thousands sought him out for spiritual comfort and wisdom." These miracles might seem far-fetched, but they're less about the supernatural and more about showing what's possible when we tap into the power of our minds and spirit. Yogananda wasn't just a witness to these miracles. He experienced his own mystical events. One of the most awe-inspiring moments in the book is his encounter with Mahavatar Babaji, a deathless yogi who is said to have guided the greatest spiritual masters in history. Yogananda explains, "The divine plan for the salvation of humanity has been worked out through Kriya Yoga, transmitted to us through Babaji." These moments in the book remind us that there's so much more to life than what we see on the surface. But the essence of Autobiography of a Yogi isn't just about miracles or spiritual masters. It's about the journey of self-realization, the idea that we are more than just our bodies and minds. Yogananda teaches us that by practicing meditation and devotion, we can transcend our limitations and experience divine consciousness. One of the core practices Yogananda shares is Kriya Yoga. This isn't just about physical postures or stretching. It's a highly advanced form of meditation that helps quiet the mind and deepen our connection to the soul. The beauty of Kriya Yoga is that it can be practiced by anyone, regardless of background, to experience profound inner peace and transformation. And this isn't just a spiritual journey, it's a life-changing one. Autobiography of a Yogi, written by the spiritual master Paramahansa Yogananda, has profoundly impacted many great minds and inspired successful people like Mahatma Gandhi, Virat Kohli, Thalaiva Rajinikanth, Elvis Presley, Pandit Ravi Shankar, and Steve Jobs. By the way, if you're interested in learning more about Kriya Yoga, I've already made a detailed video on this channel explaining it in depth. Make sure to check it out after watching this one. So what can we take away from Yogananda's story? While most of us may not have encounters with mystical beings, we can still apply his teachings to our everyday lives. Here are 3 practical tips inspired by his journey. 1. Daily meditation. Start small, with 5 to 10 minutes each day. Over time, this practice will deepen, helping you feel more connected to your true self. 2. Mindful breathing. Anytime you feel stressed or overwhelmed, practice slow, deep breathing. Yogananda emphasizes that this simple act can calm the mind and rejuvenate the spirit. 3. Self-reflection. Regularly ask yourself, what is your deeper purpose? What beliefs or patterns are holding you back from realizing your full potential? Yogananda's journey was one of self-discovery, and by asking these questions, we can start our own path to self-realization. In addition to these practices, here are some powerful lessons we can learn from Yogananda's life. Balance spirituality with daily life. Yogananda's teachings remind us that spirituality does not mean abandoning our worldly responsibilities. Instead, we can integrate spiritual practices into our daily lives. Pursue knowledge with an open heart. Yogananda emphasized the importance of inner wisdom. He taught that true learning comes from experience and inner transformation rather than just academic knowledge. Seek a deeper connection to the divine. His life encourages us to develop a personal relationship with the divine through prayer, meditation, and self-inquiry. Cultivate inner peace. Yogananda believed that true happiness comes from within. By finding peace in our hearts, we can navigate the challenges of life with grace. Embrace change and transformation. Just as Yogananda transformed his own life, we too can embrace change. Personal growth often requires stepping out of our comfort zones and facing our fears. And here's the empowering part. As you implement these practices, you're not just learning from Yogananda's story, you're actively participating in your own spiritual journey. Each small step you take can lead to profound changes in your life. You are capable of transformation, just like Yogananda and the many great minds he inspired. The book also touches on Yogananda's mission to bring the teachings of yoga to the West. In 1920, he founded the Self-Realization Fellowship in the United States, where he spent the rest of his life teaching people from all walks of life about the transformative power of meditation and self-realization. At its core, Autobiography of a Yogi is an invitation. It invites us to explore our own spirituality, to seek out the divine within, and to realize that we are much more than our physical selves. Yogananda's life shows us that true happiness and fulfillment come from inner peace, not external success or material wealth. I'll leave you with this. Autobiography of a Yogi isn't just Yogananda's story. It's a roadmap for all of us. It's a call to action, encouraging us to look inward and tap into the boundless potential of our own souls. What daily habit do you have that brings you peace or helps you feel connected to something bigger than yourself? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your experiences and how you cultivate inner peace in your own life.